Qualification for the Indy 500 starts this afternoon and gates opened at 7, but it's also a big day for the women at the track. Sunrise reporter Matt McCutcheon joins us live with two women who are really pioneers of the Indy 500. Hey, Matt.
That's right. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, everyone. Janet Guthrie and Lynn St. James join us this morning. Good morning to both of you. They are in town here this morning for the breakfast. They're also the keynote speaker. Let's start with you. To be here today, what does this mean for you? I know you've set so many records here at the 500, a real trailblazer.
Well, I come back here every year, and just to be a part of anything is, quite frankly, an honor and great fun. I mean, as a driver, obviously, and this is the first time I was actually invited to the breakfast. I snuck in one time and kind of got to watch it, but
you get to eat this year.
Yeah, I get to. Yeah, but I think being able to actually have Janet and Alice Hanks on the podium with, or not podium, but on the stage with Bob Jenkins, it's really important to be able to kind of, I think, have a chance for Janet and I to sort of share some of our stories and let people know that this is not such, it's only male dominated because more guys showed up. And now that there are women showing up, we've had more women race here than in any other form of the very top level of motorsports. And so we've got more women that want to be here. And they just announced yesterday an all-female race team called Grace Autosports. So, there's just, it's happening, and we're a part of it, and it's just great to be able to share it.
I want to talk about some of the challenges you had to overcome being here, being in what you sort of described earlier as a very male, typical sport. What was sort of the biggest obstacle or the biggest challenge you personally felt you needed to you had to overcome?
Well, I mean, having the experience to really be prepared, and then managing your emotions, because you know how much, what a big platform this is. I think those, really just bringing my experience, keeping my confidence, staying focused and not getting distracted. I came a year before I raced here, and I kind of experienced the whole thing so that I wouldn't look at the balloons from the car when they, I wanted to really control everything and just be very focused and be a race car driver, which I knew I was. And that was it, really. Those are the challenges that everybody faces as a rookie particularly.
I know you live in Colorado now, so this is your first time back in Indiana in a couple of years. What's it like to not only be back, but to be a part of this panel today?
Well, of course, it's so much has changed, but apropos of what Lynn was saying, I remember Johnny Rutherford telling us when we were rookies that some races you psych yourself up for, this one you psych yourself down. And, you have to get in exactly the right psychological position to start the race here, and you don't want to overshoot, and you don't want to back down. I remember that from my first year. Also, all the dust and hot dog wrappers and stuff flying around on the first lap. But I suppose my favorite memory is the year I ran my own team and had a top 10 finish here.
What challenges for you, did you have to overcome, or was there ever a moment where you said, I'm gonna back out, I'm gonna bow out?
Are you kidding? Any racing driver would give their eye teeth for a chance to put a car in the field here. And back then there'd be 80, 90 cars entered, and only the fastest 33 would start. So just putting a car in the field was a pretty big deal. The women's room situation, I suppose there weren't any in the garage area at the time because, of course, women weren't allowed in the garage area. So that meant I had to go out to the public women's room, and of course I always attracted this horde of followers. So I'm glad that's changed. And I want to wish the very best to Simona Di Silvestro and Pippa Mann this year.
Right. Well, again, these are the pioneers here of the 500. They're going to be speaking here today at the breakfast, and we'll have much more of that coming up here throughout Sunrise this morning. For now, reporting live, Matt McCutcheon, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
Matt, thank you so much. So incredible to hear their stories. Such inspiring and pioneering women indeed. Thank you.